Alright, dipshit, here's how you play fucking Arms Warrior. Alright? So here's what you do. So Sweeping Strikes now. I mean, you know this already. Sweeping Strikes isn't a buff that has a duration, just says an amount of numbers that you press. So when you charge in, charge, rend, all your buttons. Avatar Warbreaker, Colossus Smash, then you Ravager, then you triple cleave off of every Warbreaker, and then it's just Mortal Strike, Overpower, Cleave, Mortal Strike, Overpower, Cleave, Mortal Strike, refresh Sweeping Strikes, refresh Rend, Cleave, Mortal Strike, Overpower, we have Demolish again, Cleave, Mortal Strike, Overpower, Cleave, Mortal Strike, Warbreaker, triple cleave off of Warbreakers into Mortal Strike, Overpower, Cleave, Mortal Strike, we're pressing Demolish on cooldown, Cleave, Mortal Strike, Overpower, Cleave, Mortal Strike, we have Sweeping Strikes again, refresh, Cleave, Overpower, Mortal Strike, Cleave, Overpower, Mortal Strike, Cleave. I'm going to hold this Demolish because I have Avatar in every button in 1 second. I'm going to try to get through these Sweeping Strikes. Every button now. Demolish. Triple cleave off of Warbreakers. Mortal Strike. Overpower. Cleave. You never press execute. Mortal Strike. Overpower. Cleave. Mortal Strike. Overpower. Cleave. Refresh Rend. Refresh Sweeping Strikes. Demolish. Cleave. Mortal Strike. Overpower. Cleave. Mortal Strike. Overpower. Cleave. We're about to have Colossus Smash again. Triple cleave here. Into our Mortal Strike that'll give us Colossus Smash back. Demolish, rather. Cleave. And we're going to hold this Ravager for our next Colossus Smash. That's the one button you want to think about. You pretty much press everything else on cooldown. You kind of want to hold Ravager for when you have Colossus Smash, because Ravager doesn't do any damage but increases the damage of Cleave by 50%. So you want to pair that with Colossus Smash because that's when you do the most damage with Cleave. Because you press 3 straight. We have every button here again. So we're just going to press every button. We'll start with Demolish, then we Ravager, then we triple cleave. Mortal Strike, Overpower, Cleave, Mortal Strike, Overpower, Cleave, Mortal Strike, refresh Rend, refresh Sweeping Strikes, Cleave into Demolish again. That's it, bro. That's the whole spec. It's legitimately 1, 2, 3 over and over again. On single target, obviously, you're not going to get nearly as many Battle Lord resets because you're not Sweeping Strikes-ing targets. So it's just a prio system of Mortal Strike, Overpower, Heroic Strike, and then Slam. You want to press Mortal Strike on cooldown always, and then Overpowers out of that to try to get a reset, and then fill with anything else, but you always want Mortal Strike on cooldown.
Pocket Cocoon may have wall.
If Mortal Strike's got like 1 second left on its cooldown, don't waste an Overpower. Like here I wouldn't Overpower. I'd Mortal Strike first and then I'd Overpower because I don't want to waste the reset if I get it. Warbreaker and Avatar line up perfectly in that you still get 2 Warbreakers for every 1 Avatar. It's like a 22 second and a 45 second cooldown basically, and then just press Demolish on CD. If you don't really want to hold Demolish ever, you want to send Demolish on CD unless you have like Avatar and Warbreaker and like 2 or 3 globals, then you can hold Demolish. The last thing is at the beginning of the key, when the key goes in and the wall is still up and there's the 10-second countdown, you want to Sweeping Strikes then. Because the buff stays on you, and as the tank, 10 seconds will pass, so this will be 20 seconds when the key begins. You'll walk in as the tank is gathering. You can Mortal Strike with Sweeping Strikes, and the crits will give you 4 stacks of Colossus Might, right? So this, because your first Demolish is going to have no Colossus Might stacks, but you can pre-stack them by running in with Mortal Strike Sweeping Strikes, and then you can go. That makes sense. Obviously, you pot after just before you Demolish. That's it.